Whoa, so much going on with the royal family, right? Let's break it down and dive into the juicy details. First up, King Charles traveled to Poland for what's being called a deeply personal pilgrimage. This marks the 80th anniversary of the camp's liberation, and for the king, it was more than a historic event. It was a moment to reflect on the unimaginable suffering endured by Holocaust victims. He started his day at Krakow's Jewish Community Center, meeting Holocaust survivors and learning about their stories. Then he visited the infamous gates of Auschwitz, passing under the chilling sign, Arbeit macht frei. Can you imagine the weight of that moment? He also joined other world leaders, including Poland's President Andrzej Duda, to honor the memory of those lost. In a powerful speech, Charles described this as a sacred moment, emphasizing the responsibility to remember and educate future generations about the horrors of the Holocaust. He even paid tribute to Holocaust survivor Lily Ebert, who passed away last year. But let's talk about the big picture here. How do you think this visit impacts his role as a monarch? Does it help cement his legacy as a leader who prioritizes remembrance and education? Let me know in the comments. Meanwhile, back in London, Prince William and Princess Kate were also busy making an impact. The royal couple attended a heartfelt ceremony where they met with British Holocaust survivors. Prince William and Kate have always shown a deep commitment to Holocaust education. Remember the striking photos Kate took of survivors in 2020? Those images left such a lasting impression. Now, here's a thought. Does their involvement in events like this make them more relatable to the public? Or is it just part of their royal duties? What's your take on their role in preserving history? And speaking of powerful words, Queen Camilla had her moment too. Earlier this week, at an Anne Frank Trust event, she warned about the alarming rise in antisemitism and racism, reminding everyone how small acts of discrimination can snowball into something catastrophic. It's a sobering reminder in today's world. So here's my question to you. Are enough world leaders stepping up to address these issues? Or does more need to be done? Let's not forget the broader context of Holocaust Memorial Day. This day isn't just about remembering the atrocities of the Holocaust. It's also about honoring the victims of other genocides, like those in Rwanda, Cambodia, and Bosnia. The royal family has consistently used their platform to highlight these tragedies, showing that their influence extends far beyond the UK. But here's a question. Do you think their efforts inspire real change, or are they more symbolic gestures? And then there's Princess Eugenie, along with her husband Jack Brooksbank and their two adorable sons, is reportedly spending more and more time in Portugal. Not only that, but she skipped Christmas at Sandringham this year. Yup, no royal festivities with the rest of the family. Now, the question is, why would she do that? Some are speculating there may be some underlying tensions within the royal family that pushed Eugenie to step away, or perhaps she's just seeking peace away from the drama. What's even more eyebrow-raising, she didn't spend the day with her parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson. Instead, Eugenie chose to spend it with Jack's family, embracing their traditions. Could there be a rift brewing in the York family? Or is she just seeking a quieter life? Sources are saying that Eugenie and her family have already set up a permanent base in Portugal and are spending half the year there. Unlike Harry and Meghan, who've been all over the news with documentaries and endorsement deals, Eugenie seems to be slipping away in silence. No cameras, no headlines. It's almost as if she's rejecting the spotlight altogether. And honestly, who can blame her? With all the chaos surrounding the royal family, maybe a more peaceful life is exactly what she wants. She's always been the quieter royal, but now it looks like she's really putting distance between herself and the constant media attention. So, what do you think? Is Princess Eugenie really drifting away from the royal family? Or is this just a phase? Could this mark the start of a quieter chapter for the younger royals? Or is there something more going on behind the scenes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you think about this royal revolt.